Whoever wields this hammer shall possess the power of Thor. What the? Damn it, Ryan stole me a new hammer! And if that doesn't have it, then I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Hello everyone, back to another movie review on the channel. So, Thor Love and Thunder is finally coming to Disney Plus this Thursday, which I honestly thought it was coming to Disney Plus about last month. My best guess was August 24th. I was wrong. Anyways, with that being said, I meant to cover a review series for all the Thor movies leading up to Thor Love and Thunder, but I have not talked about my thoughts with Thor Love and Thunder yet. I've been busy with other personal stuff, but also a couple things. I did make a video update about why I've been AWOL or something. I can't find the right word still. But since it's coming to Disney Plus this Thursday, I figured this would be a perfect time to be reviewing all Thor movies. And I've already seen all 4 of them, but I've been meaning to do this back in July, and now I have a chance to. Because seriously though, I really need to get some stuff off my chest with Thor Love and Thunder. And you may have some idea what my thoughts are, but well, let's just say you're probably right, but wrong at the same time. We'll have to see, because once I rewatch it again, I just need to rewatch it again just to see, you know, if I'll have a different appearance, because it's taking me a long time just to process and just think that, do I like this movie? Do I not? Still, we shall see once I review Thor: Love and Thunder, which I've been meaning to do for the past 3 months. Not 3. Actually, no, yeah, 3 months. Cause July, August, September. Is that? I don't know. But yeah, let's talk about my thoughts with Thor that came out in 2011. There we go. Anyway, so here's what I remember from my experience. Now, this could be hard for me to remember the fact that I was too young around 2011 at the age of 5 years old. By the time Thor came out in theaters, what I can remember is that one time we were in the mall, I see Burger King selling toys of Thor, you know, since they were promoting for the movie, and I either wanted the Destroyer figure or the hammer. Still, basically I was begging my parents to get me a Thor toy from Burger King, but I'm not entirely sure if I saw this in theaters. I only recall seeing Captain America in theaters with my grandparents and uncle, along with my brother and mom, but I had possibly saw Thor in theaters, but all I remember is just watching it on a DVD at home, so I'll never know if I got to see Thor in theaters or not. But what are my thoughts with Thor? I'm gonna say right off the bat, I have a somewhat maybe huge soft spot for Thor. I remember watching it maybe non-stop between 2020 and 2021, mainly because we were quarantined in 2020, but as I've rewatched it recently in prep for Thor Love and Thunder, my opinion has changed, but only a little bit. I still have a soft spot for it. I do think it could be underrated, but I still enjoy watching Thor. I just now have a few nitpicks I got with this film. So here are the positives I have for Thor. So, I of course enjoy Chris Hemsworth as Thor. I don't know who else could play him, except it could have been, honestly, interesting to see Tom Hiddleston play Thor. The fact that he originally auditioned for Thor before he got one of the best roles in the MCU, and that is Loki, because I think we could all agree that we are all obsessed with the God of Mischief. And speaking about Loki, they're filming season 2 right now. Oh, wait a sec, I wrote this back in July, so they could still be filming, I guess. They could most likely be almost done filming. But then again, I don't know, I haven't heard any updates other than Henry Cavill is playing a Pacific character in season 2. Yeah. Jokes aside, though, I enjoy some of the characters in this movie, like Thor's friends, Heimdall, along with Jane, Derry, and Sylvain. I cannot pronounce that last name correctly. Damn it. Especially Agent Coulson, who died too soon in Phase 1, mainly in the MCU, but I'll save my thoughts on that when I review the Avengers soon. And a little bonus here, as I'm still shocked to find out about this, and that would be Thor pretty much gave us the debut of Clint Barton, aka the Hawkeye, when I thought he debuted in the Avengers, but nope, it was Thor. He first appeared in Thor. The Thor was just his first appearance in the MCU. But lastly, my favorite scenes in this movie was when Thor becomes worthy again, and in the final battle he was with his brother Loki on the Bifrost. But on that note, I think that's all the positives I got with Thor. But now on to the nitpicks with this movie, and possibly my negatives with Marvel Studios' Thor. I might get hate for this, but I was a little bit underwhelmed with Loki as the villain in this movie. Not that he sucked, but let's just say he wasn't fully fleshed out as a villain in the MCU, but the Avengers did a solid favor for me with him as a villain again. Because in my opinion, I thought he was a lot more better as a villain than how he was becoming a villain in Thor. Still, it's just a nitpick I got, and thought he wasn't fully fleshed out, which I guess obviously because of character development. I mean, shoot, he's got his own show on Disney Plus. Anyways, off topic here. Another nitpick I had isn't a big deal, but it's always bugged me, and that was S.H.I.E.L.D. quote unquote borrowing Jane's equipment, as in stealing it. I know that they got it back. I know that they are the good guys, but when I was a kid back then, I didn't know jack crap. Still, not a big deal, just something I get annoyed with every time I watch it. But I was annoyed that Thor was powerless throughout the entire movie, which I understand why, he had to be worthy again and all, but I was a bit annoyed. Then again, it is an origin story somehow. And lastly, this other villain we got in Thor, and that would be Lovely. All I got for this dude is he was just boring in the movie, I guess. Really, it's a dumb nitpick I have for Thor. But with that being said, those are just my thoughts on Thor. Sure, it may be underrated, agree to disagree, but I have a soft spot for this movie. Sure, it has its flaws and issues here and there, but I guess you can say it's a solid MCU movie, especially in Phase 1. For my rating, it's going to be a 7.5 out of 10 for Marvel Studios' Thor, and the MCU's fourth installment in the franchise. But, we shall see what are my thoughts with Thor the Dark World, because, after watching it recently, I can now understand why it's in the bottom of everyone's MCU's ranking list. It makes so much sense now. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this review. Be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below from Marvel Studios Thor. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss another review on the channel. And I shall see you all in my Thor the Dark World review, because I got some thoughts now that I now know. I mean, I watched it back a while ago when I was prepping myself up for Thor: Love and Thunder, but I still can remember my thoughts. I mean, I did write all this down, but just still, though, I can now see why it's in the bottom of everyone's list for MCU rankings. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Don't stop, sure shot, go out to the parking lot.
Fab Five Freddy told me everybody's fly. DJ's spinning, I said my.